is really important, so really listen up. Turn down any of the sound that you have around you. Turn your phone over unless you're watching me on your phone, and just really listen up. If I apply and get a CJO but have a vacation planned. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is today's August 17th. Oh my god guys, I have so much to talk to you about. So the first thing I want to start by saying is I am sick. So I have my tea here and I have my water. Like, I am super duper sick. Well, I'm not super duper sick anymore. I'm still very sick. I had an asthma attack like a week ago and I have not been able to fly. Like, my doctor does not want me to be anywhere near aircrafts right now. So it's just been like a little difficult because I'm considering trying to fly tomorrow. I like, it's hard when you don't fly. And first of all, hi guys, I love you, I miss you guys. If you're new here, be sure to hit the subscribe button, which is somewhere down there. And thanks for finding me, thanks for keeping up with me, and for those of you who have been rocking with me, I love you guys. And okay, I have so many things to talk to you guys about. So as you guys probably know by now, yes, I am still a flight attendant. A lot of you have commented like, hey, are you still a flight attendant? Yeah, I am. I just got a really great opportunity, which if you guys don't know, I am actually in the boohoo.com fall campaign. Boohoo is a big international clothing line. I absolutely love Boohoo. This super cute dress that I'm wearing is from Boohoo. I actually wore this on my birthday, so if you're on my Snap, then you saw this. But let me get back in focus. So if you're on my Snap, then you saw this. But let me just show you guys myself on Boohoo because I'm really proud of myself. This is not an opportunity that was actually granted to me or gifted to me through YouTube or anything like that. I actually entered an online competition through Instagram and I was chosen. So if you guys go over to boohoo.com, you'll actually see me here with the other girls in the all girls campaign. And see. And I'm also down here. So sorry, my phone is a little, there's like fingerprints all over it, but you know, you guys will see me here on the website, which is very cool. So go check Boohoo out. And it's always like 50% off. And I'm actually gonna, next month guys, I am doing a giveaway, like me, not being sponsored by Boohoo. I want to do a giveaway, so I'm gonna do a giveaway next month because I was gonna do a giveaway way before and I was gonna give away some like flight attendant-ish stuff, but I'm gonna give away I want to, like, since fall is coming, right, and I'm in the fall campaign, I want to give away something for the guys and something for the girls. So I'll check back in with you guys when that gets closer and we'll talk more about that. But I want to tell you guys, I actually lost some weight, y'all. I lost some weight. I weigh 140. I am so excited, guys. In February, I weighed in at like 152. That was my heaviest, and I definitely felt it. Like, I feel better. Even though I'm sick now, I feel better, guys. Like, I lost weight. I'm in a happier place. I'm not like drinking margaritas like I used to. For those of you who are on my Snap, you guys know I love margaritas, but I cut back on the tequila. I don't really like I'll have my occasional drinks, but like I cut that out, and I'm just like trying to be healthier because it's really hard being a flight attendant. It's, you know, like after those trips you feel like I need me a drink, okay? But I'm trying to when I do fly, when I get into layovers, I try to go and work out. I just try to replace the bad habits with healthier things. You know, still drinking my water, just trying to keep the skin clear. But okay guys, this is gonna be a question and answer video, so I am gonna get to some questions. I do want to say that I read in Flight Attendant Career Connection that a certain airline might be opening their job soon. I don't know. Maybe it's the company I work for, maybe it's not. I'm not really sure. But I read that and I was like, wow, that's pretty freaking cool. So I don't know yet, guys. But I do want to say, is there anyone out there, sorry guys, trucks driving through New York City, but is there anyone out there who like really wants to be a flight attendant and feels like they don't have the money to buy something to wear to the interview? If that is you and you get to the point where you are offered a CJO, not a CJO, I'm sorry, if you get to the point where like you make it past the video interview and you don't have anything to wear and you need something to wear and we are the same size, I would like to send you something to wear. It's probably not gonna be brand new. I want to show you guys actually, again, this video is kind of like all over the place because I have so much to talk to you guys about, but I'm being a chatty patty. I want to show you guys what I wore when I got my CJO. Yeah, so I remember I was like, do I dress like a flight attendant? Do I not? So we actually went into Banana Republic and I fell in love with this very like sweetheart style neck black dress, and this dress is in a 6. So I'll start here. So as you can see here, it's a sweetheart kind of neck, and I don't have a lot of cleavage, but even if you did, it, you know, would keep you covered, and it goes to the knees. I would definitely get this, you know, dry cleaned before I sent this to someone, but this, honestly, it has a lot of stretch on it too. So this is a 6, but I wore this that one time, literally, and I haven't tried it on. I probably could not fit this anymore. I'm more like a 4 now, which is crazy. But I will say that this dress was amazing and it got the CJO. I paired it with, check this out though guys, I actually interviewed during the month of October, and I knew that the company that, you know, I work for was very heavily invested in the breast cancer foundation. So I paired it with this cute pink blazer from Forever 21. I wore this over it and I wore my hair bone straight. Behind my ears I had a little bow necklace on, black pumps, and the point that I'm making is that maybe I won't give you this pink blazer because I can still no rock that, but the black dress really was it, and I wore it with like I had a bag or something like that. Yeah, I had a little purse briefcase-ish bag. Sorry, I'm gonna need some tea, y'all, because my throat, okay? I want to get into a little Q&A today, guys. It's been a minute, and I just went through some videos and took some random questions, but I will start by answering. Someone asked me just the other day and I was like, oh, that's such a great question, but I was like I was so sick I couldn't. But they said, what is your scariest flight experience? Man, you know, I won't say that I've had a lot of like scary flight experiences, but the two things that that really stand out to me, so the most recent one is actually, was it my last flight? No, it was a couple of flights ago, but definitely it was, I think it was sometime at the end of July. I was working in the back of the aircraft. We were on the 717, that's what we were on, the 717, and we were going to Boston. We were doing the Boston shuttle, and were we? I can't keep up. I think so, because I remember I was actually in the back of the aircraft by myself, and we reached cruising altitude, guys, and then out of nowhere, it was like, we had just reached cruising altitude, and then it felt like we were dropping, and all the passengers just like turned around and looked at me, and I had to compose myself because I can't for 1 second make them think, oh my god, something is about to happen. So I immediately start walking to the front, and the first thing that I thought, honestly, I thought maybe decompression, but I know with decompression, you know, there's certain things that happen, and those signs didn't happen. So as I was walking, I made sure, like, you know, to reassure passengers, like, everything's okay, I'm just gonna go to the front, I'm gonna check it out. So I went and I was telling the flight leader what I felt, and he felt the same thing. So, you know, called into the captain, and long story short, it was very, very scary, but the captain ended up making an announcement. But like, just imagine getting up in the air and then feeling like, but that didn't actually happen. But like, you know, when you're on a roller coaster, if you've ever been on a roller coaster and you go and it's like chick, 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 at least you're expecting to go and drop. We just felt a drop, and you know, the captain said it was something with the gear or the something happened, but he reassured passengers and he made an announcement, which was awesome. But like, I was super scared, but at the same time, I was also fully aware to, I mean, not fully aware, I'm sorry, I was fully prepared if needed to evacuate that aircraft. Like, it's one of those things, like, your training just kicks in, and I just knew I could handle it. And speaking of training kicks in, guys, I have to go to my continuing qualification next week so that I can be qualified to fly another year. And you know, it's so funny, I actually need to finish up some computer work, but I just been so sick. But it's just so funny because it's like, you think, oh, do I know this stuff? But you do know it. Like, you're fully prepared. And that's why when you go to training, it is school, and it is pass or fail, and it does matter that you know this stuff, because if you don't, you know, you can't like go by with a freaking 85 or 80. You have to know this. It's not, you're not being, you know, tested on how much Coke do you pour in a glass. You're really, you know, being trained to evacuate these aircraft. So, and just to have that confidence so that when those customers turn around and look at you, what was that? Did you hear that? Oh my God. Like, this poor woman was super scared on that flight, and I just, you know, reassured her. I came back and said, ma'am, everything's okay. And the captain made an announcement. If for some reason you don't feel, you know, okay, let me know. I'm here. Here's your flight attendant call button. I periodically checked on her. Again, this was just a Boston flight. New York, I mean, yeah, New York to Boston, like 35, 40 minutes. But still, being present, letting her know that if you need me, I am here. And I talked to the captain and all those things, letting my crew members know to just keep her in the loop. So that was the first thing, first scary experience. And I would say my second scary experience is myself. So I told you guys before, I have really bad asthma, and it's one of those things where I know how to control it, but if, for example, I'm having an attack, or my doctor says, hey, don't fly, or whatever have you, excuse me, so it's pretty deep chest cold, y'all. But like, if my, you know, if I don't listen to my body and I get in that air and I get sick or lightheaded or something like that, that's me not being responsible. And I had a situation like that probably like a year ago where I felt terrible. I literally felt like I was going to die, and I shouldn't have flown like that because I was super sick. So that was really scary for me. And it's so funny because like, I'm always like checking the oxygen, making sure that the oxygen is full, because I'm like, if anybody on this flight might need it, it might be me. I have terrible asthma. It just is what it is, and some months it's worse, like summer and winter, it's just worse, and it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. So I need to just make sure that I take better care of myself. Like, how I got sick now is because, if you guys are on my Snap, you know my fiance and I vacationed in Bahamas, and then from Bahamas I came back to New York for a day. Then I was on a layover in Vegas, and it was like almost 110 degrees, and then after that my asthma was like, no ma'am. So that's why I'm sick like this now, but I'm getting better. So just pray for me. Comment down below and be like, Fierceness, we hope you feel better. We love you, girl. And that's gonna make me feel better because you guys love me. All right, so the second question is, how many days a week do you fly? You know, I am trying to get some sort of pattern. I ideally, and I don't know if this is too much, I ideally would like to fly 5 out of 7 days. I just really need to get this health thing under control. But I would say typically at least 3 days out of 7, if you're considering that a week. But you know, flight attendants, when we talk a week, it's, you know, our schedules are what we make them. So you know, I fly enough, if that helps. All right, so The third, oh, so you guys know I usually am reading from my phone, right? Check this out, guys. I'm actually reading from a freaking notebook. My phone is charging. Well, it was charging, but it's on like 5%, so I didn't want it to die. So let me not lie, it was charging, but then I wanted to show you guys boohoo, so you get my drift. But yeah, so all right, the next question is, do you like being a flight attendant? Is it fun? And are you allowed to get off holidays? Ooh, juicy. So of course I love being a flight attendant. Like, I just, you know, being a flight attendant for me is much more than travel. Like, I have in me, I feel like my purpose in this world is to help people, and that's on all different levels. Prior to being a flight attendant, I was a nanny. You guys know this. Like, I took care of children and helped families, and again, that's rooted to people. Here I am helping people. Even with my YouTube, I am helping you guys. It's helping people, so I absolutely love it. I love summer flying, and I've missed a lot of it from being so sick, but I love summer flying so much because we get a lot of unaccompanied minors, and I am able to use my nanny experience with these unaccompanied minors and just let them know it's okay. And funny enough, like a couple of flights ago, I had a kid from my mom's hometown, so I was able to talk like sports with him. You know, he was super sad to be like traveling away from his mom, going to visit his grandparents for the summer, but I was able to talk like about the schools in the area and all that stuff, and he just really, like, he had a smile on his face, and he was happy to know that, like, he's like, wow, like, you are from the same city, like, how do you know that high school? I'm like, man, I graduated from that high school. He's like, what? I'm like, yeah, I was a cheerleader. He's like, for real? You know, so it was really, really awesome. But like, so yes, I love being a flight attendant. I love helping people. I love the responsibility that I have. I love, sorry, I'm checking out my nails, guys. Like, getting, this is a new color. What do you guys think about this? It's like Essie materialistic. I don't know about, you know, I like pinks, but this one's like throwing me for a loop. So that's why I'm like, my bad, y'all, getting distracted. But yeah, so I love being a flight attendant. It can be fun. It can be stressful. It can make you feel like, I don't want to do this anymore. It can make you feel like you want to quit. It can make you feel like you want to cry. Every emotion that's possible, being a flight attendant will enable that emotion, turn that emotion on. But at the end of the day, I'm just really appreciative for the job that I have, the experiences that I have, the amazing company that I work for. So I'm just really grateful on all levels. But the last question, the last part of that question is, are you allowed to get off holidays? That's a good one. I mean, when you first start out, you're not going to get those holidays off. But, you know, let me not say that. You might. You just have to figure out how to make your schedule work for you. And you will. If it's, you know, meaning, hey, I'll take 6 of your days for you to take my 2-day over the holiday, then you'll take somebody 6 days for them to take your 2 days over the holiday. Like, you'll figure out what you need to do and make it work for you, and it will work. So it just really depends on the company that you work for and how the system is and all that good stuff. Or maybe, you know, you'll be so great at bidding that you'll actually bid and get those days off. Like, who freaking knows? But like, sky's the limit. So don't worry about that. I always tell you guys, don't worry about that. You get into the company, you get your CJO, you get in the company, and then you worry about everything else. You feel what I'm saying? All right, so the next question is, what watch are you wearing? So many of you guys have asked me what watch I am wearing, and the watch that I am always wearing is this one right here. Probably can't really see it, but it is from Michael Kors. I absolutely love this baby. I've had this watch now probably like 2.5, 3 years, and the brand, like, Michael Kors, the quality is just great. So, and it's compliant. It is huge though. I will say sometimes, like, when I'm working, I'm like, dang, like, my wrist is hurting. It's a little heavy. So I'm considering getting another like smaller watch, but then every time I think about it, I get sad to part ways temporarily with my big MK watch. So I know level of petty is like on 10, but I don't know what I'm gonna do. So if you guys have any suggestions for like smaller watches, please comment down below, let me know. All right, now next question. Do you speak any other languages? I'm sure I answered this before, but I see it a lot. So no, I don't, and it's not required for me to do so. I know some companies probably require it for flight attendants, but the company that I work for, like, I was actually able to apply for a non-language position, so that was awesome. And I would say the last question is, if I apply, when I saw this, I saw it probably like a couple of weeks ago, but I hadn't done a Q&A video, so this is really important. So really listen up. Turn down any of the sound that you have around you. Turn your phone over unless you're watching me on your phone, and just really listen up. If I apply and get a CJO but have a vacation planned and paid for prior to getting hired, how do I assure I get those days off? Pardon me? Okay. Excuse me. So y'all, I'm just gonna tell you, I had, because I'm sure she's not subscribed to me anymore, but that's okay too, okay, because I keeps it real. I had a subscriber who literally went through the video interview, got the CJO, got a training date, and did not show up for training because she had a vacation planned. Are you freaking kidding me? Do you know how many people are vying for this opportunity? If you have plans that will overlap with training or whatever, try to do those plans in advance, or when you graduate, try to reschedule them or whatever. But if you get this opportunity, baby, if you don't take it, you're a fool. You are foolish. So you never know what God has in store for you. You never know God's timing. You have to trust the process. So I definitely think she was foolish, and yes, I'm calling one of my old or current subscribers a fool. Really, like, they only hire so many people at each company each round. So if you have plans and stuff like that, your only plan needs to be getting that CJO and going to training, and then you can travel wherever, whenever. So yeah, that's gonna wrap up our Q&A. So I haven't done a Q&A in a while. I feel like I was just sitting here running my mouth. So this video is probably gonna be like over 20 minutes long, so my bad, y'all. I'm just sitting here yapping. But if you have questions, comment those down below. Also, let me know what type of videos you guys are interested in seeing. I am strongly considering doing a video where I show you guys options to wear to your face-to-face interview. Let me know if you would like that. I can probably show you like a couple of different hairstyles as well that I think are presentable for that. Let me know if you would like that. I feel like we're entering a season of job openings at various companies, and I feel like with that comes applications. You guys know I've already had you covered there. We've talked about the video interview. We've talked about the various steps. So we've talked about the video interview, how you handle that. I don't think I need to do another video to elaborate on that, but if you think that I do, then comment that down below. We've talked about the face-to-face. We've talked about different things, and I feel like we've also talked about wardrobe. But would it help you guys to see me in, let's say, 2 to 3 different looks to give you an idea of what you should wear, or do you already have a clear understanding of that? And just because I wear it doesn't mean that it's right, and these opinions are mine. They're not anywhere else, you know, they're not anyone else's opinions, but these are things that I think can work. And you know, I like to set you guys up for success, but I feel like we are entering a season of job openings and hiring. So let's get those CJOs. I need my seniority to be boosted, and I'm sure other flight attendants and other airlines need their seniority boosted as well, y'all. So again, I love you guys. Thanks so much for listening to me run my mouth and bearing with me drinking my tea and my water and all that good stuff. Y'all know how we do. No matter what, We continue to stay beautiful, right, y'all? We stay beautiful from the inside to the out. We let our light shine, baby, 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 baby. We let it shine. And we just keep doing us. So if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, y'all. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And make sure you ramshack through my other videos. Check me out. Give me some comments. Show me some love. And I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.